Hello students, myself Murali Krishna, faculty of physics. Today I am discussing about projectile motion. Projectile motion. First coming to definition of the projectile. If an object through certain initial velocity by making an angle other than 90 degrees with horizontal and allowed to move under gravitational force is called projectile. What is the definition of the projectile? If an object thrown certain initial velocity by making an angle other than 90 degrees with horizontal and allowed to move under the gravitational force is called as a projectile. Motion of the body in projectile is called as a projectile motion. Motion of the body in projectile is called as a projectile motion. Okay, path of the projectile is called as a trajectory. Path of the projectile is called as a trajectory. Once again, what is the definition of the projectile? If an object thrown certain initial velocity by making angle other than 90 degrees with horizontal and allowed to move under gravitational force is called as a projectile. If a body moving in projectile, then that motion of the body is called as a projectile motion. The path of the projectile is called as a trajectory. Next to example of the projectile motion. Suppose if a javelin throw by a athlete and second one is a bullet fired from the gun and third one is a ball hit by cricket bat. These are the best example of the projectile motion. Next, types of projectile. Types of projectile. First one is a oblique projectile motion. Second one is a horizontal projectile motion. third one is a projectile motion, projectile on an inclined plane. This three is a types of the projectile motion. Next, coming to first one, oblique projectile motion. Oblique projectile motion. First of all, ఆల్రెడీ జనరల్గా మనకు ఏదైనా ఒక వస్తువుని ఇలా విసిరామనుకోండి, ఆ ఆబ్జెక్ట్ అనేది ఏ పాత్రలో మూవ్ అవుతుంది? పారాబోలిక్ పాత్రలో మూవ్ అవుతుంది. జనరల్గా మనకు తెలుసు అవన్నీ. కానీ మ్యాథమెటికల్గా మనం ప్రూవ్ చేయాలి. ఇప్పుడు మ్యాథమెటికల్గా మనం ప్రూవ్ చేయాలా. సపోజ్ this is x-axis, this is y-axis. Let us suppose one body throw with certain initial velocity like this. If a body throw certain initial velocity u, the path is moving parabolic path like this. This is origin. The angle of projectile is theta. అంటే ఒక వస్తువుని మనము సర్టెన్ యాంగిల్తో విసిరామనుకోండి, అది పారాబోలిక్ పాత్ ఉంది అని మనం మ్యాథమెటికల్గా ప్రూవ్ చేయాలి ఇక్కడ. ఓకే, హియర్ వెన్ అ బాడీ ప్రొజెక్టెడ్ విత్ సమ్ యాంగిల్ theta, this is the initial velocity u. Okay, here from the diagram, this velocity resolving into two components. One is the horizontal component and second one is a vertical component. Okay, horizontal component velocity means along x-axis u cos theta, velocity along y-axis u sin theta. Next, we'll take one point, that point P x comma y. Okay, this point is somewhat distance from origin along the y-axis. This distance is taken as y, this distance is taken as x. Okay, మనం ఇప్పుడు ఎక్స్కి వైకి రిలేషన్ ఫైండ్ అవుట్ చేస్తే, ఓకే, నెక్స్ట్ ఫైండ్ అవుట్ ద రిలేషన్ బిట్వీన్ ఎక్స్ అండ్ వై. ఓకే, లెట్స్ సీ హియర్. ఫస్ట్ ఫైండ్ అవుట్ ద హారిజాంటల్ డిస్టెన్స్. హారిజాంటల్ డిస్టెన్స్. First, initial horizontal velocity u x is equal to u cos theta, and acceleration due to gravity always acting on vertically downward direction along the y-axis. There is no force acting on x-axis. Then ax is equal to 0. This means the body is moving in the parabolic path, is horizontal velocity remaining constant anywhere in the path. Okay, ikkada kaani anywhere, here also anywhere, horizontal velocity u cos theta is remaining constant, does not change. That's why ux is equal to u cos theta, acceleration ax is equal to 0. Then what is the second equation of motion? Here s is equal to ut plus of at square. ఇక్కడ హారిజాంటల్ డిస్టెన్స్ is taken as s is equal to x. S is equal to x. Then x is equal to ux. Okay, horizontal velocity, initial horizontal velocity ux is equal to u cos theta. U cos theta into t. Here a is equal to 0. That's why this total term will be 0 plus 0. Then x is equal to u cos theta into t. This is equation number 1. That is equation number 1. Next to vertical distance is y. Next find out the vertical distance. Vertical distance. Here also vertical distance s is equal to y and initial vertical velocity uy is equal to u sin theta, comma a is equal to minus g. Okay, from the second equation of motion s is equal to ut plus of at square. This is a vertical distance now, that's why sy uy. Okay, s is equal to y, already vertical distance. Y is equal to uy means u sin theta, u sin theta into t minus of g t square. This is equation number 2. Okay, from first equation x is equal to, what is x is equal to u cos theta into t. From this equation t is equal to x by u cos theta. Okay, this t, this equation number 3. From equation 2 and 3. Okay, what is the 2? This t value substitution equation number 2. Then y is equal to u sin theta into t means x by u cos theta minus of g t square. T square means x square by u square cos square theta. Here y is equal to u cancel. Here sin theta by cos theta equal tan theta. Here tan theta into x minus here g by 2u square cos square theta into x square. Here theta is a constant value, that's why tan theta is constant value. Acceleration due to gravity g value also constant, and use cos square theta value also constant. That's why this total term will be constant. This term also total will be constant. Okay, y is equal to this term taken as a, this term is taken as b. Then y is equal to ax minus bx square. This is final equation of the projectile motion. This is the final equation of the projectile motion. This equation is represented as a path of the parabolic. Understood? Here y is equal to ax minus bx square. This is the final equation of the oblique projectile motion. This equation is represented as a path of the projectile motion. The path of the projectile motion is parabola. Very important. The first equation is the relation between x and t, and second relation is the relation between y and t, and the third one is this equation is x and y relation. These three relations are very important for solving the problems. This is also very important. Y is equal to tan theta into x minus g by 2u square cos square theta into x square. This relation also very important. Next, concept is time of ascent. time of ascent. Time of ascent is denoted by TA. Okay, what is the definition of the time of ascent? The time taken by a projectile body to reach the maximum height is called as a time of ascent. The time taken by the body projectile body to reach the maximum height is called as a time of ascent. What is the time taken by the projectile body to reach the maximum height is called as a time of ascent. Let us see in diagram. This is x-axis, this is y-axis. When the body is projected with some initial velocity u, the body is taken as a parabolic path. This is angle of theta. Okay, this velocity along the x-axis is u cos theta. This is origin. Along the y-axis is u sin theta. Okay, the time taken by the projectile body to reach the maximum height. This is a maximum height A. This point is B. This is a maximum height. Okay, when the time taken by the body to travel from O to A, this time taken by the body is called as a time of ascent. Okay, already you know this height is the vertical component. This height is along the y-axis is there. Then initial vertical velocity u y is equal to u sin theta. After reach the maximum height, final velocity vy is equal to 0. Ante the body is moving vertical direction, going on, velocity continuously decreased. After reach the maximum height, final vertical velocity remaining 0. Along the horizontal velocity u cos theta only. Okay, horizontal velocity remaining constant through the path of the motion. Here anywhere, here also horizontal velocity u cos theta. Here also u cos theta. Ante horizontal velocity remaining constant, but vertical velocity will be changed. Means from here to going on, velocity continuously decreased. After reach the maximum height, final vertical velocity will be 0. Again from here to going on, velocity is increased. After reach the ground is a maximum velocity. Okay, that's why initial vertical velocity uy is equal to u sin theta. After reach the maximum height, final velocity of the vertical component uy is equal to 0. Here acceleration due to gravity, a is equal acting on downward direction, a equal to minus g. From first equation of motion, vy is equal to uy plus at. Okay, vy is equal to 0. Then 0 is equal to uy means u sin theta plus a equal to minus g, minus g ta. Ta is a time of ascent. From this equation, g ta is equal to u sin theta. Then ta is equal to u sin theta by g. This is the time of ascent. Next, time of descent. Time of descent. Is denoted by TD. The time taken by a projectile body to reach the ground from maximum height is called as a time of descent. The time taken by the time taken by a projectile body to reach the ground from the maximum height. Okay, already you know time of ascent TA is equal to time of descent TD is equal to what is this 2 u sin theta by g. This is the time of descent. Here the time taken by a projectile body to reach the ground from the maximum height is called as a time of descent. Time of ascent is equal to time of descent. Time of ascent TA is equal to time of descent TD is equal to u sin theta by g. This is the time of descent. Next to time of flight. Is denoted by TF. What is time of flight? What is the definition of the time of flight? The projectile body, the total time spent by the projectile body, the total time spent by the projectile body in air is called time of flight. The total time spent by the projectile body in air is called as a time of flight. Let us see in diagram. Projectile with some initial velocity u, the body is moving parabolic path, the angle of the projection theta. Okay, along the x-axis velocity is u cos theta, velocity along the y-axis is u sin theta. This is origin O. Here time t is equal to 0, here time t equal to small t, what it may be. And that total time taken by the body reach the this point from here to here. Okay, here vertical distance s is equal to 0, vertical distance s is equal to 0. Then initial vertical velocity ux is equal to uy is equal to u sin theta, a equal to minus g. From the second equation of motion, s is equal to ut plus of a t square. Okay, here t is a time of flight. Then s is equal to 0 na, 0 is equal to u t time of flight plus of minus g t square. Here t means uy, u means uy. Here uy means 0 is equal to u sin theta into t minus of g t square. The cross multiplication of g t square is equal to u sin theta into t. T square cancelled. T square cancelled. From this equation, t is equal to u to u sin theta by g. This is the time of flight. This is the time of flight. Once again, the total time spent by the projectile body in the air is called as a time of flight. Okay, when a body is traveling, always the body is moving vertical distance, vertical direction. Okay, from the here vertical distance s is equal to 0, u is the initial vertical velocity. uy is equal to u sin theta, a equal minus g. Okay, from the second equation of motion, s is equal to ut plus half at square. Here s is vertical distance is equal to 0, then u means u sin theta into t minus half gt square. From this equation, final velocity, finally t time of flight tf is equal to 2u sin theta by g. Next to maximum height formula. Maximum height. What is the definition of the maximum height? The vertical distance traveled by the projectile body when it hits vertical final velocity becomes 0, then that is taken as maximum height. The vertical distance traveled by a projectile body when its vertical final velocity becomes 0. Suppose, let us see in diagram. This is x-axis, this is y-axis. When a body is projected with some initial velocity, the body is moving parabolic path. Okay, here origin O, this is time t. Here the theta is the angle of the projection. Okay, velocity along the x-axis is u cos theta, along y-axis is u sin theta. Okay, here vertical velocity becomes, after reach the maximum height, this is the maximum height, y is equal to h. This is the maximum height. Now after reach this point, final velocity becomes 0. Here vy is equal to 0, but horizontal velocity is there, u cos theta. Horizontal velocity remaining constant, vertical velocity will be changed. After reach the maximum height, final vertical velocity becomes 0. Okay, already third equation of motion, v square minus u square equal to 2as. Okay, after reach the maximum height, final vertical velocity 0 minus initial vertical velocity u square sin square theta is equal to uy, that's why minus 2g s equal to h, maximum height, then minus cancel. Here 2g h is equal to u square sin square theta. Here h is equal to u square sin square theta by 2g. This is the maximum height formula. Next, range. What is the definition of the range? The horizontal distance traveled by the projectile body during the time of flight is called as a range. The horizontal distance traveled by the projectile body during the time of flight is called as a, let us see in diagram. Okay, projected with some initial velocity, the body is moving parabolic path. Okay, this is origin O, your time t is equal to 0, your time t equal to small t. Okay, velocity along the x-axis is u cos theta, along y-axis is u sin theta. What is the definition here? The horizontal distance traveled by the projectile body during the time of flight is called as a range. Okay, this distance only taken as horizontal distance is taken as range. Already you know distance is called formula velocity into time. Already you know. Okay, distance means horizontal distance. That horizontal distance is called as a range, na? Then range r is equal to velocity means horizontal velocity u cos theta into t means time of flight. What is the time of flight formula? 2u sin theta by g. Okay, here r is equal to here 2 u square 2 sin theta cos theta by g. Here 2 sin theta cos theta is equal to sin 2 theta formula. Then r is equal to u square sin 2 theta by g. This is a range formula. Here find out the maximum range. Okay, here sin values always in between -1 నుంచి 1 మధ్యలో మాత్రమే ఉంటుంది. sin values always in between -1 to 1. ఎప్పుడైతే sin 2 theta is equal 1 అవుతుందో on the time that is a range is a maximum. Okay, sin 2 theta is equal to 1. Sin 90 equal 1 na, that's why theta is equal 45 degrees. Theta is equal to 45 degrees. Okay, then r is equal to r maximum is equal to sin 2 theta equal 1 when theta equal 45 degrees. Then u square by g. When a body is projected with some angle theta equal 45 degrees on the time range is maximum. The relation between a range and maximum height. What is range formula? R is equal to u square sin 2 theta by g and maximum height h is equal to u square sin square theta by g. Okay, range r is equal to u square sin 2 theta by g, comma height h is equal to u square sin square theta by g. From these two equations lo h by r చేద్దాం అనుకోండి. h means u square sin square theta by g into g by u square sin 2 theta. G cancel, u square cancel. Okay, here h by r is equal to sin square by sin 2 theta means 2 sin theta cos theta, sin square theta sin cancel theta 1 by 2. Here h by r is equal to sin theta by cos theta into 1 by 2. Here somewhat mistake here. H is equal to 2g. Here also h 2g, g 2 is there, again 2 is there, then 1 by 4. Then h by r is equal to 1 by 4 tan theta. This is a very important relation for the solving the problems. Next concept is there are two angles of the projection has same range. Okay, here already you know complementary angles. Okay, sum of two angles is equal to 90 degrees means 30 degrees plus 60 degrees is equal to 90 degrees na. Next 50 degrees plus 40 degrees is equal to 90 degrees. And the same way theta 1 plus theta 2 means theta 1 plus theta 2 is equal to 90 degrees. Theta 1 plus theta 2 is equal to 90 degrees. The sum of two angles is equal to 90 degrees. These two angles is called as a complementary angles. Okay, now theta 1 is equal to theta 2 is equal to 90 minus theta. From this here, let us see in diagram. When a body is projected with some angle theta, another body is projected with 90 minus theta. This angle is 90 minus theta. అంటే ఒక బాడీని థీటా యాంగిల్తో ప్రొజెక్ట్ చేశాను, సెకండ్ బాడీని 90 మైనస్ థీటా డిగ్రీస్తో ప్రొజెక్ట్ చేశాను. ఈ యొక్క టూ బాడీస్ యొక్క రేంజ్ ఈక్వల్ అని ప్రూవ్ చేయాలా, దట్ ఈజ్ ఓన్లీ. ఓకే, ఆల్రెడీ రేంజ్ ఫార్ములా, వాట్ ఈస్ ద రేంజ్ ఫార్ములా? ఆర్ ఈజ్ ఈక్వల్ టు రేంజ్ యూ స్క్వేర్ సైన్ 2 theta by g. Range formula r is equal to u square sin 2 theta by g. Okay, from first one r1 is equal to theta u square sin 2 theta by g. Next r2 is equal to u square sin 2 into another one is 90 minus theta, 90 minus theta by g. Then r2 is equal to u square sin 180 minus 2 theta by g. Then r2 is equal to, here already know all silver teacups like this, u square sin 2 theta by g. Here range r1 is equal to u square sin 2 theta by g, r2 is equal to u square sin 2 theta by g, means both complementary angles has same range but different height and different time of flight. This is the first body height, second body height h2, this h1. Find out the height of the these two at different height and time of flight also is different. Let us find out. Here h is equal to formula, h is equal to u square sin square theta by 2g. 2g na. The first one h1 is equal to u square sin square theta by 2g and h2 is equal to u square sin square 90 minus theta by 2g. h2 is equal to u square sin square 90 minus theta cos square theta by g, 2g. Here h1 is not equal to h2. Then h1 plus h2 is equal to, what is the h1 here? U square sin square theta by 2g plus u square cos square theta by 2g. Here h1 plus h2 is equal to, common here u square by 2g will be common, sin square theta plus cos square theta. Here sin square theta plus cos square theta is equal to 1. Then h1 plus h2 is equal to u square by 2g. This is also very very important relation. Next to time of flight. Time of flight. Actual time of flight t is equal to 2u sin theta by g. That is the formula of time of flight. Okay, first one time of flight t1 is equal to 2u sin theta by g. Then t2 is equal to 2u sin theta sin 90 minus theta na complementary angles theta value 90 minus theta by g. T2 is equal to 2u sin 90 minus theta equal cos theta by g. Then T1 not equal to T2, but different type of flights. Then T1 by T2 is equal to T1 means what is the T1? 2u sin theta by g into T2 means g by 2u cos theta. G cancel, 2 cancel. T1 by T2 is equal to tan theta. This is also very important relation. And another relation, T1 T2 is equal to T1 means what is this here? 2u sin theta by g into 2u cos theta by g. Okay, here T1 T2 is equal to, it will be common 2 by g, 4 by g will be common, 4 by g will be common. Here no 2 by g common. Next here 2 g by common means here u sin theta 2u sin theta cos theta by g, 2u sin theta cos theta by g. Here T1 T2 is equal to 2 by g, 2u sin theta cos theta is range or means sin 2 theta. Here u sin 2 theta by g. Here u sin 2 theta by g equal range r. Then T1 T2 is equal to 2r by g. This is also very important relation. Next to find the height of the object at certain point. When a body is projected with some initial velocity u, the body is moving parabolic path. Okay, this origin velocity along the x-axis is u cos theta, along the y-axis is u sin theta. Okay, we'll take anywhere in the path, we'll take one point. ఇక్కడ ఎక్కడైనా తీసుకోవచ్చు ఈ పాత్లో. ఇక్కడ నేను ఇక్కడ పాయింట్ అనుకున్నాను, దీని యొక్క హైట్ ఫైండ్ అవుట్ చేయాలి, హైట్ అనేది ఫైండ్ అవుట్ చేయాలి ఆఫ్టర్ సమ్ టైం. Okay, the body travel from 0 to a, time is taken as t1. From a to b is time taken as t2. T1 plus t2 is equal to time of flight, total time. Then t1 plus t2 is equal to time of flight t. Here t1 plus t2 equal time of flight formula 2u sin theta by g. You know na, from this equation cross multiplication, g into t1 plus t2 by 2 equal to u sin theta. Okay, from the second equation of motion, s is equal to ut plus half at square na. Then height of the body s is equal to h. Here h is equal to initial velocity u sin theta into t plus half a t square. H is equal to u sin theta means g into t1 plus t2 by 2. Here time taken by the reach this point now, that's why this is taken as t1, this is also taken as t1 square into t1 minus half g t1 square. A equal to minus g, that's why here h is equal to g by 2 common, means g by 2 common, g by 2 t1 common. Then t1 plus t2 minus t1, t minus t1 plus t1 common, h is equal to 1 by 2 g t1 t2. This is the height of the body after somewhat time. Over, master.